I'm not standing in front of a jet ski anymore, am I? It's because it's on the trailer and we weren't riding today. How did it go? I'll be straight honest with you. I was not impressed. I was wanting to be scared right off the bat, you know, but I know with every build, you know, you got to shake out the bugs. You got tuning in little areas. My music is blasting right now. Give me 1 second here. So, no big deal, right? This is just part of how building the jet ski or something that hasn't been done before. This is how this process goes. So it was cool. Like I talked a little bit on the trailer, a little bit of a story of another jet ski that I helped develop in the first ride. You know, after all its work and millions of dollars going into it, the thing sank. So we'll tell you that story here in a little bit. But anyways, here we are. We're going to Body Beach, and this is first ride. This is first shakeout. You know, you're going to see my helmet cam footage of the first time of me getting on this watercraft and riding it to our goal, which is building the fastest jet ski in the world. Check this out. First ride. I don't know. Honestly, I was kind of expecting it just to kind of blow me out of the water a little bit, but it's pretty soft right now. I didn't see really any more than 8 pounds of boost, so that's something there. Something popped off. It's the first ride, you know, you got to shake out some bugs. I noticed some vibration, which kind of bugs the crap out of me because you guys know how much I worked on getting it to be smooth and dialed and perfect, so I'll have to kind of figure that out. But first ride, you know, I always say, if you guys don't know the story, but the story is the first time I rode a Hydrospace, we're in Switzerland. First time that ski was in the water, it sank and we had to like rescue it. So every time I ride a new ski, if it didn't sink, it's a win. So there we are, we're still in the trailer. So here we are. Yeah. What do we need to fix on this thing? So right off the bat, like I just didn't build any boost. So here, I have some gauges here, and I kind of stared at this thing I probably was doing like 65 miles an hour, maybe 60 miles an hour. Who knows what it was? I didn't have a TAC or a GPS. This is all just checking. First ride is checking. Is there water leaks? Are things going to come apart? Is the thing going to sink? But I always look at the boost. That'll kind of give me an indication that the engine's building power. This is a good look at, what we just rode. But right away, like I wasn't building boost, so I'm questioning what's this flash that's in this ECU. I went on, like I said, I went on Marketplace and I bought the ECU, the supercharger, and the fuel injectors are all kind of like a matching sort of kit. So I was hoping that it would just be, right off the bat, something absolutely insane. And I put a big pump in here. This is a 160 millimeter. It's got a Solus, I believe it's a 1522 impeller. It feels like the impeller is too big in the ski. Just sort of, it accelerates, but then it just sort of signs off. It doesn't really pull to the extreme power I was expecting. So, but I needed to know, I don't have on here yet all the other gauges. I talked about wanting, I have a boost gauge, I have oil pressure and fuel pressure. That's what's on here now, but I wanted my wideband gauge. I also wanted a fuel gauge and RPM. I didn't have any of that put on here for first ride. So I need to get my wideband on there. I need to know what the fuel air ratio is to know if the The ECU is actually, you know, it could be just a stock ECU. I could have just bought something that did not have a flash and I was told that was a flash. Who knows? You know, I don't think that's the case, but that's the feeling I got. I feel like I was riding a 200 horsepower ski. So, and again, I'm breaking it in, right? I'm just, I kind of gave it a couple pulls to see where I'm at. You can see I don't even have all the final halo pieces on. I have tape on here covering the holes, so where the halo usually would be. I don't even have my side bumpers on. You know, this is first try, just shaking out exactly what exactly I'm gonna be up against. I got a little issue with my fuel pump. I gotta maybe chase some better hose clamps. This came off, so I gotta fix that. I got a little oil leak that I forgot to change the valve cover gasket, so I got to sort that out. So I got a checklist of things to do to be able to get this thing back to the water and start working out how do I get it to my goal. So that's where we're at, and there's not really much else to report. But this is where, you know, the ski's in the water. You know, it floated. The engine didn't blow up. Obviously, I knew it wouldn't blow up, but you know, the combination's got to come together, and yeah, this is what it takes. It takes time, takes effort. I don't know if you saw any of this, but I got this is like my power button, and that's start and stop right there. My lanyard, you know, and I put the lanyard switch underneath here, so it plugs in right there. So kind of cool. But I don't have my crossbar pad on there. I took it off for the minute. So like I said, I don't have all the pieces on here, so I'm not really motoing it yet, but I will. But yeah, this is where we're at. This is the update. So hope you guys are enjoying these videos, and stay tuned. There's definitely more to come. We're going to, every step of the way, as I take this thing to the next level, and I reach our goal of building the fastest jet ski in the world at ProWatercraft.